Hello from the land of TV. This is King Kool with episode 2 of my, as Evil Jim titled it, King Kool's Distracted Movie Reviews. Which, the point is not always to be distracted. But, the point is merely to, you know, be entertaining. So I'm guessing I'm gonna screw this up as I continue to be distracted with this. Braid may not be the best example of a game to do during this, because this is oh damn it. Yeah, there we go. But my second movie in this setup is going to be oh, you son of a bitch. Is going to be the SpongeBob Squarepants movie, which someone suggested me. Which I sort of got out of Nicktoons right when the that was starting, the whole SpongeBob Squarepants thing. I remember seeing a commercial for it and sort of being like, all right, there's the last Nicktoon I'm ever going to be interested in. But my nephew and my cousin, who are both of the age where I think they both love it, and my sister also seems to have the enjoyment of it that other people of people who are her son's age, I suppose, do. I didn't do that right. I already have the puzzle piece. Why am I bothering? And I've seen like 2 episodes of the show, like ever, which is the one where he's getting a driver's license and he cheats with a little computerized device or something, and the other is when he goes and visits Patrick's family, and they all start making fun of Patrick because he doesn't have a brain. And it's like, you're stupid, Patrick. And then his whole family starts making fun of SpongeBob. It's like, you know, sponges don't have brains either. So I really did not like that episode. I was like, this is just mean. So anyway, I'm here to talk about the movie, which is you know, basically a full-length version of the cartoon. And I sort of know a little bit about some of the characters, sort of the most basic biography information, but I don't remember if this is what I'm supposed to do or not. Probably not. And for the first like half an hour, I was like, okay, I was not loving it. In fact, the first 5 minutes, it's opened up with a live action. It opens up with a live action opening with a bunch of live action pirates, who I suppose is the pirate who sings in the opening or something, and they go find treasure, and they're like, oh, treasure, and then they open up the treasure chest, it's like, oh, tickets to the SpongeBob movie. It's like, you don't have to make a commercial for the movie that I'm already friggin' watching. It's like, right, that is not necessary. So, friggin', I thought that was pretty cynical. There I go. Watch him die in slow motion. Oh wow, didn't even let him go off the screen. But I was like, oh come on, like, so it lost me pretty quickly there. And then then it shows them, like, you know, storming the concession stand. And it's like, all right, that was pretty funny. But then it gets into the actual movie. And for a little while, I'm, you know, cynic and adult me, who is, I shouldn't have done that. I'm the cynical me, adult, who was just like, okay, come on, this is just stupid. But then, after about a half an hour, I think I started to get into it. And I was like, alright, you know, this is at least reasonably entertaining. Like when he gets up in the morning, he has a toothbrush with a fork in it because he only has 2 teeth, and he puts toothpaste on his tube with 2 tubes in it, and then he proceeds to brush his eyes. It's like, alright, that's actually kind of funny. He wakes up and he's in such a good mood because he wants to get promoted. And it's like, you know what, if you ever wake up and you're in a good mood in the movies because you're anticipating something, you know it's, damn it, you know it's not going to go well. You know, it's like, no matter what it is. Like, I saw Morning Glory last year, and she's so sure she's going to get this position, but then they bring her into the office to fire her. It's like, okay, 1, like, that sucks. And 2, like, man, like, that's cold-blooded. You know. So it's like, you know, just don't look forward to anything in the movies. Why would you? Oh boy. So, you know, he doesn't get the promotion, and he's angry, and etc., etc. Plankton takes over, like, all of Bikini Bottom, while he has to go to some other forbidden area to get back Neptune's crown. But it doesn't matter. It's all very, very silly. What the hell? There's no dirt there! How the hell did you hop out of that? I say screw you, buddy. There we go. I suppose it's reasonably... I can't go that way. I suppose it's reasonably entertaining. I think it was, like I said, about a half an hour, and I started to sort of finally buy it. And, there's one point, they're going on this big road trip, basically. It's sort of like a road trip movie. I don't know if I should have done that or not. There's a big trench that they can't get past. And I'm always like, okay, you guys are underwater. How come you can't just float across? How come you guys can't swim the way, like, the mermaid character can swim? It always confuses me. And there's other things they do with this, like when they cry and they leave puddles of water. It's like, what differentiates that water from the water that allegedly surrounds them at all points? I don't get it. So that's one of the things I've always had a problem. Like in the opening, this is not gonna work. How the hell do I solve this puzzle? I don't even remember. I beat Braid, but it was a while ago. So there may be a cut here while I gather my bearings. There's it's sort of a strange, how do I get back? There's this very sort of strange casting, weirdness where, like, the princess, jeez, where the, princess is played by, Scarlett Johansson, of all people. She's a mermaid princess. And the big theme of the movie is, oh, you're not men, you're just kids. And it's like, okay, well, maybe I am a kid, etc. But she's like, oh, well, sure, a kid couldn't get through this, but I'm gonna turn you in. She says, like, I'm gonna turn you into men. It's like, excuse me? I'm gonna make a man out of you. Oh, okay. I didn't think this was this kind of movie, but alrighty. Watch me go really slow now. So obviously that's not the context it's in the movie, but I found that sort of amusing. It's all about believing in yourself and blah blah, all that nonsense. Alec Baldwin also plays the, like, sort of the hitman who follows them. Not a hitman, but a mercenary who follows them. What the hell did I write here? I'm trying to figure this out. I can't read my own hand. My handwriting's terrible, if you couldn't have figured that out. It almost seems nowadays it's almost completely obligatory. I'm gonna have to get my ring back somehow. It seems completely obligatory to have an 80s rock music thing. Now, this one at least, I guess it's an original. So it's not that the song itself is original, but that, this song, you know, the song is, it's, I think, I Wanna Rock, something like that, but it's re-lyriced, so it has something to do with SpongeBob, which, you know, I don't get. But, it's mostly just sort of peculiar. Get out of here. I don't know what I wrote here. There's almost something going to be an edit here. Cut back. I still don't know how to get out of here, and we will, not without you losing my ring. Can I leave the ring behind? I'm going way back. But the main... I'm not going to talk while this is screechy like this, because there's no way you're going to be able to understand me. I don't know why that effect always lingers. The main thing I noticed when it was in the credits was it said, okay, I can get the ring back that way. Nice. Frick. Oh jeez, right up at my head. The main theme, there's also going to be a cut here because I'm just rambling. In the credits, they have a little thing, and it says, written and storyboarded by, and it has the people listed. It's like, I think that's one of the reasons why the images are sort of interesting, because they're written and drawn at the same time. So that means that they're written. It's like, okay, when they say this, they're gonna look like this, which is the same thing I heard they did in Ren and Stimpy, where his motto was, if you can't draw, you can't write. Now, you know, he might have been, like, it might have been crazy, some of the things that he did and put people through. There's no point in putting the ring there because it'll stop the power. But that's why it has sort of an interesting... I'm not always thrilled with the animation, but it's always at least expressive, and there'll always be that one sort of image, like they're really excited and goes, bah! And it's like, okay, that's funny. That's why you would do it. Hang on. Oh, frick. So I don't know what else, much else to say. I don't think. It is sort of a, it's acceptable children's entertainment. Unlike the last thing which I just saw, which is another movie in theaters right now, which is not animated but may as well be. And how come I can't reach that? I guess I can't reach that from here. This absolutely just, you know, kicks that other movie's butt. You know, as far as you know, perceived quality. But pardon me, I'll probably cut that burp out. See now I'm starting to wonder if maybe I should make it that I'm a little more prepared for this. I literally finished watching the movie 10 minutes ago. I have my little notepad where I wrote down some things, and I was going to do it in a different game, but I was like, okay, that game I know I need to know a little better than this one, even though clearly I've beaten this one, so... I probably should have tried a speed run, but yeah, you see that all the time, and I've never been very good at doing this without getting killed about 1,000 times. But anyway, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I liked it enough. I got asked by someone whose name will appear in a little subtitle here. Someone, no, I remember now. It was Cloud vs. Sephiroth from the Game Facts boards. Asked me why I don't show clips of the movies as I do this. And it's like, my primary reason, other than the fact that everyone else does it, is because I don't want to get taken down by people who own the copyright to the movie. Because it's like, a lot of people put a lot of work into shows like this, you know, and then just get taken down by copyright. When I was looking up clips of Siskel and Ebert earlier today, someone in a comment said, oh, Disney doesn't go after people who put up clips of Siskel and Ebert because they're not in reruns anymore, and because there's no real other way to do them. And if that's true, that would be really cool. Almost like unexpectedly cool. But that is encouraging if that is indeed the case. But it does go slow if it's not there. Oh God! It's not a. Yeah, I've never been good at this game. But I think that's it for me. This is King Kool. Thanks for watching, and please drive home safe. I'm not hitting the left button. What the hell? My W key frigged up? No, it would be my A key.